I mean, like, look at some of y'all. This is crazy. The absolute explosion of activity on social media. Oh no, I was definitely going to come in here and swoop in. Oh yeah, I'm swooping in. I am most definitely swooping in. So, listen, I'm here to give you very fluctuating updates on this whole is Kevin Samuels dead? Kevin Samuels' name has been trending all day on social media, actually. Have you been on Twitter today? Have you been to Twitter? Should I take the banner down? Have you been to Twitter, right? Oh, wow. The type of response, literally, I kid you not, that I'm seeing from so many of y'all. Like I said, don't expect social media to sympathize, okay? If by any chance or any stretch of the imagination you are possibly an asshole in real life, okay, or you said things that hurt people or really, what's the right word? Very fiery things, very things that piss a whole group of people off, right? So, listen, I'm gonna do something I don't typically do, but I'm gonna throw a link in the chat if you want to say something. Enter will be up. You will not be able to porn bomb, okay? But there's a link in the live chat if you're interested. Don't really care who you are. We'll put on a 10-second delay. There it is. I'm curious what y'all's thoughts are on this. So, you know, I'm going to be honest with you. The internet seems to be celebrating this, okay? I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not even going to sit here and lie, okay? This is a response that is unlike many I've seen before. Is there anyone confirming? Is there absolutely anyone that is confirming that this is possibly true and that Kevin Samuels is in fact dead? There is talk of a man. You may have seen on my Twitter, Leaks Online, just search Leak You. You may have seen on the Twitter a couple of retweets, right? And there's a few screenshots that are going around that people are really leaning in on, okay? And the first one is talk of a man being found unresponsive, okay? He was unresponsive. As you can see, Kevin Samuels, that actual name is actually trending. So shout out to everybody in the chat. There's a lot of people flowing through. I've got a lot of platforms lit up right now. So shout out to everybody in the clouds and all that type of thing. But basically, these screenshots, right, are like man found unresponsive, taken to Grady Hospital, right? A lot of talk of someone being dead on arrival, a lot of talk of being DOA, okay? There has actually been, hold that thought a sec. There's actually been no confirmation from Kevin Samuels, social media accounts or even family members, y'all, to confirm whether this is actually true. Is he dead? Is this man who said some pretty crazy things, right? Is he alive or is he dead? Is he alive or is he dead? Is he alive or is he dead? Right? That's where everybody is. So, okay, let me go into a little more detail. Man taken to Grady Hospital in Atlanta. apparently was dead on arrival or expired. Basically wasn't able to get treatment at the hospital. This is not an actual confirmation from a morgue or a family member, so please understand that. I'm not in a quest to be first here. Can we talk a little bit about his comment recently? Like, I literally was just talking about Kevin Samuels. I kid you not, back on April 19th. There was a video going around of basically like this exchange, right? This woman, and she said she just wanted a high caliber man, right? She wanted a high caliber man, and he told her she would have to be reincarnated. Very heartless. But listen, here's my understanding of Mr. Kevin Samuels, though, right? He's been married twice, okay? Been divorced twice. He is, single currently, right? That's I've heard people call him a Tommy Sotomayor knockoff. I'm just telling you what I've seen out here. I'm just telling you what I've seen. Okay? He said some pretty shocking stuff. He has said some pretty shocking stuff. And, yeah, I've heard people, they don't even call him like a Tommy Sotomayor 2.0. They say he's like a Tommy Sotomayor 2.9. Like, he even evolved, right, Queen? Sure, shout out to Queen's Throne, man. Like, he evolved even from that, right? Jeez. Savage, okay? Savage. For real. Savage moments, okay? Very savage moments. Hold that thought.
So I like sharing my location with him. Just
hold that thought.
Have you had any therapy?
Yes, I have. In the past.
You need to go back.
Oh my gosh, really?
You're already trying to make him feel comfortable 2 weeks into it.
Right.
That's too much proving to do. You're not his wife.
I'm just being nice and being like,
That's
hey,
not being, no, it's not. No, it's not being nice. It's being a people pleaser. That's not normal. That's not normal. You want to be nice? All right, let's go out a couple of times. I need you to give me $10,000. Be nice. Oh, be nice.
No.
I mean, come on, be nice. Come on, be nice. I need $10,000, and we need to go ahead and run the Soul Train up. Be nice.
No.
Of course. So there are things that sound crazy to you.
Yes.
Sharing your location with somebody you've gone out with twice is crazy.
Okay.
I give myself a solid 9.8.
Being pretty is not enough.
Just give it a second, y'all.
I'm pretty and I'm still single, so.
What do you want?
I don't know. I really don't know what I want because these men, they don't know what they want. A lot of men don't know what they want in women.
You said you're how old again?
33.
33. So regardless as to what men want, you don't know what you want?
I mean, I know what I want, but...
What is that? Guys, remember the first thing I said about ego? They're not willing to be honest.
To be honest with you, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what I want in a man. Like, I've been screwed and fucked for so long, I don't know what I want in a man.
Just in this little bit of time of talking to you, it's been chaotic. I'm just asking you just the basic stuff about who you are and what you want. And the way you told the story is, yeah, you can't make this shit up, people.
To let you know, I have completely changed my life and made a 360.
The 360 puts you right back where you were, but I understand what you're saying.
I made a 180. I found Lord, and I got a man that's got money now.
You found the Lord?
Yeah.
Where'd you find him at? I didn't know he was lost.
I didn't know where the Lord was.
Okay. This is all inside of the last 4 months, right?
3 months, 4 months. Yeah.
It's a lot of changing in 3 or 4 months. You said you got a man that has money now.
Yeah. I do. I just wanted to let you know also, I wear my bonnet in public. I saw what you had to say about that. You know, I get where you're coming from, but at the same time, like,
Make this shit up. At the same time, you what?
Did you tell me shut up?
No. I said, go ahead. You said at the same time.
At the same time, I just don't see what the issue of wearing a bonnet in public is. I got married, but I don't want to be.
You got married?
Yeah.
You currently married?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
No. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ma'am, are you trolling me?
No, I'm not.
A platform with 1 million folks actively talking about leaving your husband to get back with your ex.
Because he's high value, and I felt like.
And the reason you want to break your covenant with God and wreck your home of the pipe fitter guy is because the previous guy was higher value, meaning he earns more money?
Yeah, and his social status, how he looks.
What would the world say about that man?
It would say that this woman he got back with is the one he always wanted.
She belongs to the streets.
These, excuse my French, niggas alone, they always want to take me to court. Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means that it's like when I break up with a guy, I go through divorces because they can't take me, leaving them in the dust, in the dirt, where I left them at. Because they don't act right. So I have to move on. Is that right? Do you think that that's right of them?
Why are you such a poor judge of character to pick me and you gotta leave?
Run that back. I couldn't really.
Oh damn.
No,
Oh damn. Why are you such a poor judge? No ma'am. I listened to what you said. You came in and talked about how you feel like you're in divorce court because you gotta leave these men in the dirt. And all I hear is you're a shit judge of character picking men because you don't leave quality men.
you absolutely right. So God, please stop sending me.
That's No, God ain't got nothing to do with it. No, God ain't got nothing to do with it. Please don't bring my God into this.
He couldn't have children anymore, and he was unaware of that. So I immediately divorced him because children was the outcome that I wanted to have. It is what it is. It is what it is. It was terrible, but like I told him from the beginning, like I got married so we could have children, and then he found out he couldn't have children after we got married. So now I am actively looking.
Karma's a bitch. How do you know you're gonna be able to carry children to term?
Exactly. I know. I do know that. It is. I'm not. It is. I'm like I said.
I'm asking seriously, ma'am. It's not really a value judgment as much as I'm just trying to hold a mirror up to you because you say the shit you say to people around you, and they let you believe this stuff. I'm telling you, somebody who got no dog in the fight. How old are you?
Sorry, y'all, man. These are
Play in all types of arenas.
Hold on, Heaven. Sit. I'll get you in.
I work in those arenas. I work in all.
Is she high? Like, what's going on here?
Okay, how about this? Do me a favor.
Okay.
Talk to me like I'm 4 or a Cocker Spaniel because you're not really saying anything. And you said you how old again?
I will let you guess.
I don't play these games. You either answer my questions or I'll bid you a good night.
43.
Okay. One thing I don't do is I don't do these things.
No,
I don't know you, so
you've
been married.
We all know this. Keep going.
But I will say this though: you've gone from 35 to 43, just like that. That's amazing.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah. Just
Wait. Wait, no. I thought it was pertinent to sort of describe to at this very moment, it's 7:03 p.m. Central Standard Time, May the 5th, 2022. Thought it was pertinent that we all understand why the internet is reacting in the way that it's reacting. Listen, only God can judge, right? Like, only God can judge, all right? That don't mean the things that the person says isn't, cut like a knife. Like, damn, right? Savage. Need to figure out why this mic does that. Almost like it's overload or something. Reduce my sound. Hey, what's up, Catnip? Yeah, the woman's reaction to his death proves the depravity he exposed. I actually think you have a really good point there. I think a little bit like the reaction says a lot, right? It says a lot about what a lot of people are thinking or feeling and how somebody may feel about you while you're alive. Like, So here's like the latest, and I'm telling you, this is the latest anybody has right now until his family actually comes out and either confirms or denies something, or the morgue literally confirms or denies something. Then we are all waiting, because the truth is, man, people, I have watched many of y'all been on the phone with hospitals, okay? People have been calling Atlanta area hospitals while doing live streams and stuff, like, I could throw so much shade at some of y'all, like some of y'all just coming up here half dressed and shit to get on camera and be the first. Put some damn clothes on. Put some goddamn clothes on. It ain't that damn serious. Why? Why are we all walking around with question marks around this subject? Like, literally, since like around noon today. This has been what's been going on all day. Is this guy dead or alive? A lot of people are really like seriously questioning, is this a publicity stunt? Man, some of the comments. Listen, I'm going to tell you outright one comment I heard. Okay, it was a call-in, right? She said straight up, like, the way she felt that if he is dead, that she hoped that he was going straight to hell. I was like, damn. And y'all's feelings are just like, is it that you get what you give? That type of energy that you put out, right? Is that like, good point, spiritual vibrations, like, but it's interesting because it's not even just the fact like that he may not have been liked in life. And by the way, y'all, the chat is being cut off. Like, my StreamYard's acting really funny. Not sure what's going on. So if for God, I missed your comment or whatever, my apologies. All right. But it's not even necessarily like the fact someone doesn't even like you when you die. It's like, it's different when you're like out there giving that type of energy all the time. Wait, hold up now. What do we mean by that, Catnip? What do we mean? Is that everything good? Like, hey, what's up, Emmanuel? How you doing? But yeah, this literally, I'm telling you, like there is not a single blog like certified that is reporting that he's actually died. Like this is like the slowest thing ever in this time and day of social media. Like, come on, right? I mean, it's going to be kind of pathetic, to be honest with you. It's going to be kind of pathetic and sad if it comes out that he really is dead and we are all sitting up here literally talking about it on social media for hour upon hour upon hour since noon, y'all. Since about noon, 1 o'clock or so, I've been hearing this. I've been literally hearing this all afternoon. Way before many of you started hitting the live buttons, and hitting, let me go live. Got to get out there and be the first, baby. No, this has been gossip all day. And that's what makes it kind of jacked up. It's like, dang, really, I guess what I'm trying to say is if you are Kevin Samuels' family, like, be like, I don't know what his family makeup is like, but somebody got to show some decency here. And listen to me being demanding, though. Listen to me. I was about to say someone needs to come out here and be, and show some decency and let somebody know if this man is really dead or alive so this rumor can stop perpetrating. This isn't just like a viral type of rumor on Twitter. Like, this is social media explosion. The top bloggers in celebrity gossip are sitting at the edge of their seats right now. They done called the hospital 3 and 4 times. I'm kidding you not. Several celebrity bloggers are right up in the clouds with you right now. TMZ's up in the clouds with you right now. I kid you not. Because, all y'all are sitting out here on Twitter and on social media just like me. Right? Right.
It's crazy. I don't like liars.
Like, I'm trying to understand some of these women, though, like when they were going up on his platform like that. Were some of them flirting with him? Because that's sort of some of the feel I got back and seeing some of those TikToks is, hold on, let's just, I think it's only fair that people understand why are people talking so much? I mean, you make your own hypothesis, right? Whatever you want to call that.
I think it's best to date, not just to have a relationship. You don't have to put a title on everything, Devin. That's what you need to start telling these people. A title, you don't.
No, what I need to do is I need to direct people to this video and show you what's wrong. You don't need to put a title on nothing. It needs to just be free flowing. Yeah, yep. And over here, stuff works. Where you at, it don't. You don't need to put a title on everything. You can have babies out of wedlock.
No, we don't time out the truth over here. What you talking about? Tread light, Miss Carol. No, don't do that. I see what y'all doing. Be very careful. Tread very carefully. And the truth is, listen, tread very carefully. This ain't our first rodeo, is it, Queen? This ain't the first rodeo. Yeah, so, hey, Amaral, how you doing? Shout out. I mean, I don't even know what chat you're in, but yeah, that's not what happened. That's not what happened at all. Matter of fact, I'm about to time you out for that. And I don't even like doing that to people. But yeah, like, don't come in here with that nonsense. Why are you trying to turn the chat into some negative thing? Like, why are you doing that? Why are you coming in here with all that? Isn't it enough that it's possible this man could be dead? Ain't that negative enough for you, bitch? My God.
You're married. You can do what you want to. Mm-hmm. We're the only community that operates like that. That's why you got to take power back from these mindsets. Have you ever opened up something at the building and it came with instructions?
Of course.
And it came with parts?
Of course.
Not
the way
months.
You're talking is you just start doing shit.
Not months.
You don't need
Queens, years. And it was probably the same person. And honestly, I really couldn't care less. Like, I saw exactly what was going on. You know me though. I'm pretty cool. I pretty much go with the flow. Yeah, like I can feel when somebody's coming up in here being
Instructions. You don't need that. Just start putting shit together.
It's like, dang, this man could possibly be
You
dead.
wanna live
Like,
on the 5th floor of a
that's
building
enough
like that?
negativity for
You got me
one
sweating.
afternoon,
I'm
right?
gonna leave.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta go.
Oh wow, she told him she gotta go.
So when's the last time you held a job?
Like a year ago, I was cashier.
Okay. And was there an injury or something?
No,
So
no,
you
just I was fired for being late.
So you just lazy?
No, it was.
So you just trying?
I was late.
Wait, does this really happen? Like, she's gonna come up, hair all disarray, and go back and forth with this man about. She wants a man, but she's unemployed, and he's like, straight up, like, are you injured? Like, what? She said, no. She got fired for being late. What? What is going on?
Yeah.
You do those yourself?
No.
You went and got them done?
Mm-hmm.
Who paid for that?
I paid for them
With what?
with the unemployment money.
What?
Are you trolling me?
No, but Kevin, don't you think I have to look like something?
No, I think you need to grow up.
Oh, okay.
If you were a man, they would call you a deadbeat. The only reason you get away with this is because you got 2 kids and you get unemployment, so you're juking the state. And you have to learn to have these feelings.
No, man. I think people are gonna feel how they're gonna feel, and if it's not sad, then so be it.
There's
Like,
a football player, Brian Banks. He spent 5 years in jail. The woman who accused him of lied about it. She got $2 million in some sort of settlement or something, or whatever. Then she was found out to be lying. Video evidence proved her confessing that she made the entire thing up, and she served 1 day in jail. Nope. So when they lock your son up, take his rights, ruin his life, not his, because once that's out there, it's there forever. It never goes away. No. And then if she,
right. I don't think my son would ever be in that situation. I'm just saying.
I want you guys to understand what she just said. I raised my son right. I don't think he'd ever be involved in that situation. You mean involved with a vindictive, lying woman?
Yeah.
Do you live in the United States of America?
Yes, I do.
crazy.
Holy shit, that sounds bad.
You're making it sound bad. Yeah.
It's the truth. You have a 3-year-old who's a cancer survivor, and you're about to go out and put her off on not your mother, but your mother's mother.
She's in her like 80s right now. I mean, I'm happy like you're actually talking to me about this because I would never know like if this is not okay or not.
What is so goddamn important that you got to get out to drop a 3-year-old with an 80-year-old?
Honestly, nothing. Like I was honestly just trying to go out and like, you know, I haven't been
Blow off steam.
Yeah, I mean.
Are there any people out there that agree with
treating you
his
the way that you feel
on
like you should be
and
treated
viewpoints?
or
I'm
how
just
you
curious.
deserve to be treated? So it's always good to have a backup plan. But I'm not saying have a backup plan because you should be faithful to your man always, no matter what.
Well, okay. Have you been drinking?
Have you been drinking?
No, we don't play that shit. You know how that goes.
Oh, okay, yeah, I have.
Yeah, we don't do that shit. I don't play
No,
that
the
snarky
same
ass
thing
comment.
as last time.
No, I don't play that snarky comment.
No, but no.
Okay. So here's the thing. Okay,
so basically he
Same thing as
had a
last
whole
time I
slew of women wanting to battle, battle back and forth on different
Last
topics,
notice.
right?
I'm going to answer your question. I'm going to respond to your statement.
All right, go ahead.
If you're saying a man is not treating you right, get another man.
But the thing is,
No. Because if I flipped it up and saying if your woman ain't doing what you want to, and I told a man to go out and get some more ass, you wouldn't like it.
What?
You don't worry about. You don't have to ask the guy the kind of money he has because the men you typically date are older and have money.
Yeah. But I think, I mean, in general,
But my point is, men your age wouldn't have stand a chance with you because most don't have money. Thank you.
Right. But I mean, to each their own. Everyone is different. I think that
each is everybody's different. We're more alike than anything else. And the bottom line is this: would you like to be married one day?
Yes.
Okay. Are you going to be submissive and obedient to your husband? There she goes. You can't make this shit up, people.
Wow.
You can't make it up.
That's crazy. Like, it's crazy. So that's where I guess the term high caliber man came from. Because I was wondering where that started, to be honest with you. That terminology, like, I mean, I get it. But I was just wondering where the origin of it was. So, what just happened? Like, right? What just happened? Like, but I'm gonna be honest. Like, here it is. Okay, let me just be honest with you. 7:19 p.m. All right, and by now, I'm definitely having some sort of like, I don't know, maybe like an overflow issue or something, but I gotta get that checked out. Yeah. There's a short in it. I think my mic might have like a short or something. It's kind of weird. But it's like all of a sudden I just lose sound. So you may have heard like an audio blip out there. So sorry about that. Anyway, make sure that you follow the LeakU platform. All right. LeakU.com. I'm on all platforms. Never know. I may be on one channel today, another channel tomorrow. So you want to search me out globally, right? That's the thing, Ryan. Like, we're all sitting here, and this should have been confirmed by now. I'm just being honest. Like, I kid you not. I have been hearing bloggers talk about Kevin Samuels possibly being dead since like noon today, Central Standard Time. All right. I was hearing this story like hours ago. There was panel discussions going on, right? But I mean, still, like, no family member has said anything. Like, what is going on here? Like, how hard is it to confirm the death of someone? Has anybody showed up to his house? I mean, I heard people were reaching out to him that know him, but they haven't gotten any sort of response. They say he usually responds quick on messages, right? But the only thing we have seen as any possible proof that something awry has happened to Mr. Samuels has been a few screenshots. And one of those screenshots was some sort of, it could have been anything. It could have been Notepad, a screenshot of a message on Notepad. Who knows? But it said, you know, how the caller advised that somebody was in cardiac arrest and that ambulance and police and all that stuff was needed at this particular area. There was an apartment number listed. It was grayed out too, right? They didn't show the actual apartment number, but the name Kevin Samuels was most definitely in the text of this screenshot. You can actually go look at it on my Twitter, right? Because I'm just like question mark, like, right? What the hell's going on, right? And you know, the only other screenshot was there was also an Instagram conversation that happened, right? Where someone actually confirmed that their husband worked as a paramedic with the Grady Hospital in Atlanta and was actually at the scene. And that this man was actually found dead on arrival expired by the time he got to the hospital. And I'm gonna tell you what I heard some people saying too, right? Now I'm just, some people were saying that he was found dead alone. I just heard that he liked to say that to people, like, you're gonna die alone type of stuff, right? I just heard that he was really savage with his comments, to people about dying alone, right? Listen, hey.
I'm sorry. I'm
Let's
so
get-
used to saying that. I'm from the Bahamas.
Let's get
Oh,
some
okay.
more
I didn't know what that
understanding,
meant.
more
That's all.
reasoning, right?
How old are you?
I'm 24.
Okay.
Oh, someone else did
What
note
do you
all
got on
them
the
Red
topic?
Bulls.
What's minor women's problem or what's your problem?
I want to know. I don't know if it's a problem, but I want to know: is 8 years too long to wait to get married? Hear me out, and before you get me, hear me out.
Wow, I
have
see
a
much
plan.
more of you out on
Me and my boyfriend,
Facebook.
I have
Shout
a
out to the
plan.
50 people
And
over there on
the plan
Facebook.
is to
Make
get
sure you
married after I
subscribe to the
finish
channel.
school.
Follow it.
Now I'm finishing my bachelor's degree next year, and then I'm going off to the United States to do a PhD, which is going to take 4 years. So I'm gonna be back and forth.
The channels agree.
I'm gonna be back and forth, and you don't want to get married and have his wife going back and forth away from him. So his whole thing is he don't mind waiting until I come back home from graduating. And I want to know if 8 years is, well, it wouldn't be 8 years, but it'll be like 5 years should be too long.
Is this man attractive?
Yes.
Is he successful?
He's successful in his own way.
No. So no.
He's successful. He has a career.
Let's just go ahead and take it. There's a foolish woman that leaves a man who's attractive and has a bag. You put distance between them. It's a foolish woman. But let's keep going.
Okay.
Getting a PhD in what?
Criminal justice.
To do what with?
I want to come back home and join our police force as a research analyst.
And you have to have a PhD to be a research analyst?
No, I do not. But the area that I want to go into, it will help me best if I have an advanced degree, and I want to get it.
After marriage, how many children would you like to have?
I want to have 2 children. He already has 2.
You want to have 2 children?
Yeah.
Once you're married and have your first child, you want to have another woman raise that child?
Hell no.
And how do you plan on having a career?
I'm family first. I bought my
No,
career.
you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Family first women don't have a PhD and plan on going to work in criminal justice as a research analyst. So you want another woman? So you're going to have another woman raise? Okay, look, another woman raising your child means when you're at work, the child's in daycare, right?
Uh-huh.
That's another woman raising your child.
Yes, but I don't want that.
There's no but.
I have a question.
Nope, I've already listened. I'm in my analyzation right now.
Okay.
You're going to be going to get your PhD to work. You're not going to stay at home. So you got a man who you say is attractive and successful. Then you're going to have another woman raising your child. Why does he need you?
He needs me.
Why does he need you?
I don't feel like a man need a woman.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like women add value.
What
And
value do you bring?
I am gonna be his wife. Gonna make sure the household is okay. I'm gonna make
No,
sure.
ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You're not. You're going to be a professional. Another woman's raising your child. The maid or the housekeeper will make sure the house is okay because you're not there because he's working too.
I plan to be there.
No, you can't plan to be there. You have a career, a PhD.
So what should I do? What do you guys?
Buy a dog and die alone.
Big.
Wow.
That's what you get when you want to be. That's what you want to get when you put your degree above everything else. It's because this is about you. You already say you have what many women would love right now: a successful attractive man who wants to marry you. Yet you feel like
That's a little much, okay? That's that's a little much, okay? Maybe it's a little much to state that not only publicly but during times of Me Too, right? And a time where women, they are definitely celebrating their successes. And I mean, I could definitely have a really strong discussion on things being abnormally yoked out here. But again, there's so many, again, it'd be a very hot, heated discussion, right? Like, for all that talk, is he the type of man that would also hold his woman down, right? Basically, it sounds like to me he would much prefer her to be not working, I guess, with the kids. I mean, I don't know. It's just, it comes off a little old-fashioned there. I have a pretty good career, and my children are now grown, and I raised them. I can absolutely be a very successful career person. Even, I'm talking single at times, taking care of your kids at that. Hey, Michael Phillips, peace to you. Imagine if I would have actually sat down, 20 years ago, 10 years ago, across from a Kevin Samuels and actually would have listened to him. If I would have actually taken that advice. He said, buy a dog and die alone.
PhD.
So what should I do? What do you guys like?
Buy a dog and die alone.
Wow.
So that's what you get when you want to be that's what you want to get when you put your degree above everything else. It's because this is about you.
I hope my children are proud of me. I think my whole family is, I would think. Especially my kids. Like, my kids will definitely be able to, to walk away and say, yo, man, my mom, she's a badass bitch. Career-wise. Like, it wasn't really all about me. I just, I'm just thinking, like, what if I would have actually ran into somebody like this 25, 30 years ago and would have actually listened to him? Especially in a situation where, men may have like that sort of view on things, but the truth is, if they're not going to hold it down, make sure that the woman doesn't have to worry about where her meal's going to come from next week. But I guess things are different in 2022, right? But also, like, what do you mean, like, buy a dog and die alone? That is so cruel, though. And so, yeah, it's just all these different discussion points. And if you're wondering why the internet is being brutal as hell, okay, then there you go. That's why. That is your answer. You get what you give, as they say. And again, here we are. What time is it? 7:32 p.m. Not a single confirmation on anything at all. Hip Hop Wired actually, smartly enough, did an article. Smart the way you did that. You wanted to get out there, but the way you titled it was perfectly titled. Twitter Street saying Kevin Samuels allegedly has passed away. I kid you not. It's been, 7-8 hours now. Like I said, since around noontime is when I started hearing this. Around noon, 1 o'clock Central Standard Time earlier today. And I have seen, I've actually seen people, a couple of content creators that have held some panels and everything discussing this. But yet here we are. Did Kevin Samuels die alone? And does he have a dog? I mean, again, it's like, I kid you not, and I'm just, reporting to you what I'm seeing out like on social media. For one, Kevin Samuels' name is trending and going up. It's actually now over in an hourly rate, 33,000 tweets at an hourly rate. Okay, trending with his name, and it says a lot when Twitter is trending. Okay. It's a different type of algorithm and a different type of trend than a YouTube trend, all right, or an Instagram trend. More of a more active, more realistic, right? Short-term type trend statistics. Kevin Samuels told broke men and mediocre-faced women to shoot in their range, and only one group wants him dead. Yeah, wow, okay. Like, look at y'all just clowning out there on the internet with these memes, though. I mean, what if that was all just, no, I'm just throwing this out here. And I'm sure that's not what it is, but, what if all that was like a persona? Kind of sucks because there is a term called influencers, right? It would just influence it like excuse me for saying this, but like a Tommy Sotomayor, like 3.5, 4.0 type situation, right? But this is insane. I mean, look at all this activity. We've got, look, we even got verified people, right? Ernest Owens. Caption says, Kevin Samuels has made a career off of shamelessly disgracing Black women for profit. He emboldened the most toxic individuals to project tired and harmful narratives about Black women. Dead or alive, what a disgraceful life to live. That's all I've got for that misogynist. Unconfirmed reports have hit the net stating that YouTuber Kevin Samuels has died. The amount of Black women rejoicing by the news is disturbing. He held, oh, no, I'm not reading that. No, we're not going to read that. Everybody has an opinion, right? He better not be alive, basically. Like, after all this, when you got, like, the top echelon of bloggers actually even sitting on the edge of their seats wanting to know if this is true or not. When you got the biggest bloggers right now sitting on the edge of their seat, like, yo, is this guy, is he dead or alive? Like, what's going on? Oh, some of y'all are going to be so lucky being seen in this live stream, huh? If I even swipe past your page here, you're going to be lucky that somebody's seen it, because it's a lot of folks interested in this topic. I'm telling you, like, explosion of activity.
You already say you have what many women
I don't think
right
people
now,
are even going to be able to go to bed tonight unless they get some sort of confirmation.
Attractive man who wants to marry you, but yet you feel like you need to go out and get a degree so you can become a research analyst and work for the government. So that's your man.
I'm just looking at some of these live streams, man, like live. Look at this. Hold on a second, you guys. Y'all just hold that thought. I still like can't get over that that whole like you're gonna die, go buy a dog and die alone. Like what? Are you serious? That was pretty cold. Like that's just.
Children can come out of whatever I do. I can be 70 years old, and as long as I'm not shooting blanks, I can make babies. You can't.
The reason why I became a phlebotomy technician is because there's something called a paramedical insurance examiner.
Get the fuck off my phone, bitch. I don't get the phone. Go take blood, boy. You in a job where people quiet in the background. Have you watched one of my videos, a 3-hour video from front to back?
That girl situation when he was ranking. That girl.
Okay, you're not paying attention.
When he was what? Talk to him.
Have you watched one of my videos? Have you watched a full video of mine from front to back? One of my live streams.
I just saw one video. Was it the whole? I think it was a whole video of some girl
He was ranking her. He asked her what
asked her what she ranked herself.
I have a full 3-hour show that I do, and you watched a 7-minute clip. I challenge you and your friend to go back to my channel and watch the full 30-minute. Oh no! See, I'm not going to do this. Then this is the problem. But you haven't even responded to what I said. You haven't even watched the full video of where the excerpt was coming from, but your friend has the nerve to make a judgment. That women have no problem judging men on partial information. But when a man,
please.
And you women are acting just like so many women who get upset. You have little to no information. You're not willing to do the work.
To ask you certain questions, and what you're responding to, I'm responding back to it. So you're referring to past videos, but I'm referring to things that you're telling me now. But you don't even let other people talk. You're asking me how old I am. You're generalizing women.
No, we haven't had sex.
Okay. Why?
Why? Because I'm stingy. I'm stingy with the puss.
Excuse me?
I'm stingy with it. I do not give it up easily.
Were you married to your daughter's your baby mama, right?
I've never been married, no, but I just
I know. Hold on. Let's talk about this though. See, I find it funny that women like yourself, baby mamas, all of a sudden want to get stingy with the puss after you done gave your womb up before a ring. But then you want the high value men to put a ring on it before he gets it?
Who am I supposed to give it away?
You goddamn right you already did. Because here's the thing. See, that's what I mean. Man, you're a used vehicle wanting brand new 2021 prices. You can laugh all you want to, man. But
Yo, man. Yo. No. That's just, it. So you mean to tell me that you found some negative critique in a woman who is not sleeping with any Tom, Dick, or Harry? Like you really found some negative critique in that? But she's not laying down any man who's trying to run up in her? Like, she didn't say she doesn't do it. She just says she's stingy with it. Like, and I would take from that comment, maybe she could possibly even have a sexual partner, but he's the only sexual partner. Right? Or, she may be stingy with it and not give it up at all. Like, I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, that sort of critique like that, I mean, how do you expect it to come across and make people feel? So again, if you're wondering why, you're literally, okay, you are literally seeing the internet celebrate the fact this man may actually be dead. I'm just showing you why.
you just said 6 months. You're not even exclusive. You're talking about he's marriage minded. What do you think he's inserting his penis? In his hand?
No, and that's the thing. He could be inserting it somewhere else.
Exactly, because here's the thing. Men with options don't play these games.
Okay.
Hello.
All right. You were saying, do I want to hear about your original plan?
Right.
Okay. No, and I will tell you why. You're not doing it. You're doing what you have to do to survive and live. Okay?
Okay.
So your original plan.
Hey, just a quick
doesn't
thought.
matter.
Any of y'all ever wondered if he's sitting in these chairs with these suit jackets on, right? And these crispy white shirts and his boxers? Possibly.
It does if it can change my situation.
Go ahead. Since you know
Okay,
better than I do.
No, nobody ever said that. Okay, but anyway.
I mean, go ahead, dude.
The reason why I became a phlebotomy technician is because there's something called a paramedical insurance examiner. I'm not sure if you heard about that.
It doesn't matter. Go ahead. I don't have to know. Go ahead.
All right, thank you.
All right, look here, man. Don't be a bitch. Don't be little
Nobody being
bitchy
a
boys.
bitch,
Get the
dog.
fuck off my
Let me
phone,
speak.
bitch. I don't get the phone. Go take blood, boy. Came, you in a job where people quiet in the background.
Well, Kevin, Mr. Samuel, it seems I have a question. Did you date 30-year-old women? Because you mentioned on the last show.
And that is a question. Why?
Yeah, I mean, if you're doing it, why would you say you're 50?
Because okay, first off, okay, you want to answer that question? It's a double standard. Just like you can stay at home while I got to go work. If I was at home and you worked, people would look at me a certain way. This is
All right, a
double
little bit
standard
of
that's
an
been with us
update
since-
here. All right, a little bit of an update. Very interesting one too, which may sort of be leading. Bear with me here, Heaven Sent. Okay, bear with me, babe. We may be actually getting somewhere finally. But listen to this. So this is actually verified account, verified. This information verified that apparently Atlanta police were contacted and said that they, quote, located an incident. But there are no further details, okay? The Fulton County medical examiner has said that they cannot confirm or deny that they have anyone named Kevin Samuels currently in their morgue. So I find that interesting. And not to mention, there's also some screen caps going around. If you have been following this story, then you'll know that all day today, this has been gossip fodder and talk out on the blogs all day about whether this man, Kevin Samuels, was found deceased, dead on arrival, expired, deceased, essentially was not able to receive any assistance at the hospital, right? At the age of 56 of cardiac arrest. And I think probably one of the main comments that I have seen is that it's very possible that he was alone when this happened. Also that he lived alone. He is now twice divorced. Okay. This man who gives out relationship advice, I guess, had been married and divorced twice. So I don't think he's not actually currently married. No. So very interesting. Maybe he just has a really small family, right? I mean, that's possible. Maybe he has a very small family. Maybe next of kin doesn't know how to handle this, right? That's possible. Like, it's probably an onslaught of media attention. But again, like, that's it. And it's almost 8 o'clock Central Standard. So we're really still trying to get some sort of confirmation that this is actually true, that Kevin Samuels, YouTuber, self-made YouTuber, I guess you could really say. They call him titled image consultant. Is dead at the age of 56. These are some of his most savage moments. And I think we're just trying to get an understanding on why the internet is reacting the way that it is. Because it's not a normal reaction, right? Look, like, and tonight, all I'm saying with the comments and stuff, like, just let them roll. Like, people have a right to feel how they want to feel, I've seen everything from, look at people rejoicing, that's pathetic, to, wow, look at God, okay? I'm just being honest, all right?
Children can come out of whatever I do. I can be 70 years old, and as long as I'm not shooting blanks, I can make babies. You can't. Hey, I don't care what you look like.
So I don't.
But I said, no, I don't care what you look like. Before a woman's gonna sign off and become your missus, they're gonna check their pockets.
Mm-hmm.
So if you honestly think, okay, here's the thing, and I don't know your first name, so what is it?
Walter.
If you were to wake up tomorrow and be broke, how long do you think your wife would stay?
Until I die.
Okay. Hope that never happens to you. Hope you never. But that would be the first woman in here. Well, I went to the first woman. But is your wife asleep or is she talking to you?
No, she just walked up. I woke her.
I'm not going to inject any difficulty into your marriage, Walter. I got gray in my beard, gray on my head, and what you saying does not comport anything I've ever experienced in my living life.
You're a very good communicator.
Thank you very much. And that's why I said money is more than nice. It is required if you expect to have a woman, especially a woman of quality. Thanks.
We still haven't defined quality. Everyone's.
All right. See, I'm not going to go back and forth with this again. See, this is part of the problem. Young men, this is a man who's sitting up in the house with a wife and going to sit there and tell you, money's nice, but, this dude is honestly trying to say, Miss Walter, your husband just said if he lost all his money, you'd be living right on the corner with him. Yes, ma'am. You in your older age, because I'm assuming y'all roughly the same age, this man has basically said if he lost it all, you'd be happy to be living in that box with him until he died. That's what he said. Until he died. That's the energy you're getting, because you're a guy that said you don't think you should have to approach women. They should give you choosing signals. Where would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? How tall are you?
5'10".
5'10". How much do you weigh? Uh-oh.
I weigh about
two what?
Depending on the day, between 280 285.
So you're a fat fucker.
Yeah.
So you think a 5'10", almost 300-pound dude, how much money you make?
Like 400 every 2 weeks.
So you make 400 every 2 weeks. So you make 800 a month. You make less than $10,000 a year. Okay.
But how many 20-year-olds was him?
Hold on. Dude, I was a 20-year-old and I was making far more money than that. In the 80s, where minimum wage was $3.35 an hour. So I need to hear it. How long? You got a big dick?
I mean, it's above average. I ain't know Ron Jeremy.
No. I asked you if you had a big dick. I just said it was above average.
I don't know what that is, really.
You know if you got a big dick or not. Stop the bullshit. Every dude know whether or not he got a big dick. I know I got a big dick. You don't.
Hold up. Hold up now. I know that it's a lot of women that are reacting, right? But come on now. What man lets another man question him on his penis size? Where do they do that at? What do you mean? The first time when you asked the question, it was already uncomfortable. What do you expect a man to tell you, right? To every man, their dick is the biggest, right? Like, that's like getting some hot lady in the bedroom and, and saying, hey, am I the biggest dick you've ever had? Like, why would you ask me that? Can I just give a little of that type of advice to some of you men out here who may be single? Like, really, don't do that. There's no reason to do that. Promise you. If you fuck her twice, I promise you it's big enough. Yeah, you heard me right. I said if you fuck her twice, then yeah, it's big enough. Right? Am I lying, ladies? Tell me I'm lying. You know I ain't lying, right? It's in the eye of the beholder. Of course, if you really love a man, okay, that's really not up there as a factor because, man, let me tell you, even men with little ones, I mean, can they lick? They give a little cunnilingus? Like, come on. Women are pleased in different ways, and we're not exactly, you can't exactly just poke us and expect us to orgasm every time. You got to play with that thing. You got to work it. You got to. I should really like start doing like, you know, I'm just telling you from a real woman's perspective. I'm not saying it's mine. But yeah, like, I don't know. I don't know if it's a Texas thing. I don't know if it's a Southern type thing for me. But yeah, like dudes don't ask other dudes how big their things are. Like it just, it's kind of, some would call that gay, you know? Very like, you know, that's just, he said, then he asked him, is it above average? Like, what does average mean? Lavina, hey, good to see you. Like, what's average? What's above average? Like, what are we talking about here? Because I got to be honest with you. I just haven't had that many dicks to know. Like, I think that's a good problem, though, at the end of the day, right? To have, like, I couldn't tell you what's average or what's above average or below average or like, hell if I know. Let me go Google, like, just, that's just weird. So to, you know, just a little advice to you men out here, like, don't do that. Don't do that. Golly. Wow, man. And I mean, and also too, like you guys are on the phone, right? How is it that you can release out all that? Like, why has he got to know you're 280 pounds? Like, I mean, he was literally like taking these calls, okay, finding fault and critique in every single one of them based on responses. Like, this is what psychics do, okay, tarot card readers.
Oh, wait, about
to what?
Depending on the day.
I mean, and then his voice started shaking.
This dude is honestly trying to say, Miss Wall, you're getting, because you're a guy that said you don't think you should have to approach women. They should give you choosing signals. Where would you rank yourself on a scale from 1 to 10? How tall are you?
5'10".
5'10". How much do you weigh? Uh-oh.
I weigh about
two what?
Depending on the day, between 280 285.
So you're a fat fucker.
Yo, man, depending on the day, first of all, is always the first sign that somebody is very conscious of their weight, okay? So yeah, like anybody could have picked that up, getting on the phone with him, right? Like, really? Why would you call him that? A fat fuck, huh?
Yeah.
So
if you think a 5'10", almost 300-pound dude, how much money you make?
Like 400 every 2 weeks.
So you make 400 every 2 weeks. So you make 800 a month. You make less than $10,000 a year. Okay.
But how many 20-year-olds was him?
Hold on. Dude, I was a 20-year-old and I was making far more money than that. In the 80s, where minimum wage was $3.35 an hour. So I need to hear it. How long? You got a big dick?
I mean, it's above average. I ain't no Ron Jeremy.
But wait, there's no discussion to be had. Like, you just don't get to ask that question. Shout out to the Facebookers that are coming through. Listen, the truth of the matter is we honestly, there has been no confirmation, like really, really solid confirmation yet, to be honest. But it's looking that way. It is looking that way. It's there's a lot that seems to point to a very, very huge possibility and huge potential that Kevin Samuels passed away from cardiac arrest today. So there has been discussion of this for hours now on the vlog channels. There have been vloggers holding panels discussing this since around noon, 2 o'clock this afternoon, Central Standard Time. There is discussion of a man that was found dead on arrival or dead at the scene, expired. He was dead on arrival to the hospital. Apparently he was taken to Grady Hospital in Atlanta. But and the other interesting thing here is that the hospital was unable to confirm that there was anyone by his name in there. But at the same time, you need to be considerate of HIPAA, right? But also, there is an ambulance driver or paramedic who has said that he actually secured the building that his body was found in. But again, that's just a screen cap on the internet, right? That's not actually a confirmation. And I would say the last piece of real solid, pretty much one of the most solid points so far has been the fact that the Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office said that, and they actually released a statement, but they said they cannot confirm or deny that Kevin Samuels is in the Fulton County morgue at this time. That could mean that a next of kin has not been contacted,
Big dick. I just said it was above average.
I don't know what that is, really.
You know if you got a big dick or not. Stop the bullshit. Every dude know whether or not he got a big dick. I know I got a big dick. You don't know?
I mean,
you don't have a big dick. That's the point. You don't have a big dick. You don't have a big wallet. You're a fat dude. And you got a lot of nerve thinking you should get choosing centers at 5'10" and 300 pounds, making less than $1,000 a month at 20 years old. And women should approach you. What they get? They don't even get a big dick.
So here's another thing that I see, around the vlogs or whatnot, right? Because a lot of you are just all hitting me up for the same thing, confirmation. There, I see somebody is questioning how in the world can a vlog have a title saying that Kevin Samuels is dead, but the date currently says May 6th, 2022 on the article. Very easily, okay? WordPress will definitely allow you to go back. You can modify a date, and depending on the time zone that server is in, could vary. I mean, right now, you have to be considerate of the fact that it is morning time across the pond, right? So it is May 6th. It's very possible that the server could be hosted in a data center that the time zone is UTC, anything UTC +4 at this point would put you into May 6th, right? You have to be considerate of that. But yeah, the reactions on Twitter is just that's really the reason why I'm pretty much up here discussing this. I mean, I have the reaction is something brutal. It's something like I've never seen. I mean, again, the name, of course, his name, Kevin Samuels, is trending still. It's been trending since late afternoon. All right. But again, no actual family confirming or I don't know if he had children. Okay, I don't know. I would really think at this point, especially with every blogger that has been live, okay, talking about this, I would safely assume at this point that if this is not a publicity stunt, that Mr. Samuels is not able to speak for himself for whatever reason, right? That's just the truth. So are we really going to go into the night? Hey, Doreen. Hey, Doreen. Lavina says it's the 6th here in the UK. Yes, it is. Yes. where my location is. I go by UTC, and depending on what time zone you are in, if you're fall back, you're right. You'd be UTC -1, -2, 3, 4, so on, or UTC +1, 2, 3, 4, right, so on. UTC is that universal line down the earth. The time zone is on the dot, right? We all sort of link to that for our time. But anyway, so yeah, technically there's the answer to the question. To be honest with you, I see TMZ do that a lot. They like to play with the dates. Okay, I'm reporting, this and this and that and this and that, right? And then of course it's like, well, how are you reporting it at 11 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and it's 11 a.m. right now? No, there is a game that is played also with timestamps and date stamps and social media posts. All right, people especially that want to be seen as the ones who got it out there first, right? Kid you not, I have been live twice on the topic, right? And not only have I been live twice, I've watched a couple of people's panels on the topic, and yet there is still no actual confirmation. But again, I find the statement from the Fulton County Medical Examiner's Office very interesting in that they cannot confirm or deny that person is in the morgue. It's interesting. Again, the response that the internet has gave to the possibility, like, basically, don't expect sympathy or empathy just because you die. And I think we have seen examples of this before, right? I mean, I hate to mention it, but Sansa Ray, right? She was, she managed to come back, but no, as much heat and bullshit as that Mona Simone gets, I can most definitely bring up Sansa Ray, right? Hold that thought just a moment, if you don't mind. Hold that thought. Hold on, I'm trying to see if there is some confirmation coming in now, but y'all hold on just 1 second, would you? Don't mind. Hold on. I'm gonna go mute for a second, y'all.
Zone. Danger zone. 27 to 35, when a woman needs to focus like a laser on the outcome she wants as far as relationships. But when you ask women who are in their mid to late 30s, even in their early 40s, who are boss chicks, bad chicks, got my money together, I got my master's.
I'm a PhD.
Got my master's, but can you cook?
I don't need a cookbook.
And they got their PhD and everything else. They don't have a cookbook, but you damn sure do have a dog. All right, what is the one thing you tend to hear? Some sort of, well, I'm doing what I'm doing right now, and I'm in a waiting position. I'm waiting for, God to send that man to me. I'm holding out. So I'm going to go num num urenge toyo macarena till that man comes along. Why? Our soul many modern women holding out. What are you holding out for? Whatever it is, ladies, it ain't working. And the net result of it is you become a party of one. Modern woman, party of one. Your table's ready. What do you mean a party of one? A party of one. They become a party of one. Because as your friends who actually decided, you know what, I'm going to be a teacher or an accountant or whatever.
All right, guys. Well, I hate to tell you, but it does look like it is looking that way. I will stop short of like a heavy duty confirmation, but I will tell you that it looks like there is 2 people that he knows or 2 friends that have actually went on social media. I'll refrain from giving those names right now, and have went and posted, basically, RIP Kevin, you'll be missed. I loved you while you were here sort of messages. Okay. So it is increasingly looking like Kevin Samuels has died from cardiac arrest at the age of 56. Of course, the medical examiner has to confirm this. And again, very telling statement from the Fulton County Medical Examiner. The fact they even gave a statement at all, but the fact that they said they cannot confirm or deny it, I mean, that tells me a lot there. So again, these rumors, this news about Kevin Samuels having passed away, it really has been swirling all day, all afternoon. And I would suspect, again, if this isn't a publicity stunt, that Mr. Samuels would have came out and made a post at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and end this live right now at this point, guys. There's some things I got to take care of, but yeah, we'll check again, and I'll keep you guys posted as much as I possibly can, guys. Until next time, everybody. Thanks for coming through, and definitely sub to the channel. Subscribe to the channel or whatever platform you're at. There's no telling. You could be on Facebook or Twitter right now, for all I know. So make sure you follow and subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time.
I'm not going to make enough money to pay for my life, my property, my retirement, and everything else. I'm not going to be able to fund my retirement. So I'm going to partner with somebody else, and we're just going to try to make this thing work. Now, you got so many women who, just because they went to college, figure out it raises their value, especially this group.
I'm a PhD.
I have my ladies focus. It doesn't serve you. Other than that, why do you think a woman who is an average looking 3.5 days, you quit or you fired? Who I mean? That's why I said.
Okay.
You're talking about 1 to 2 years. Men who partner to plan a wedding and do the wedding. So if you're prepared to be a $500,000 a year or more Black Christian man who's sitting there with their loins on fire for 2 to 4 years to wait, and then you marry her, and then you got all the financial load because she's pregnant with your first kid. If you're wanting to do that, come to this video and shoot her, and understand she wants to be an ambassador and travel internationally. And hey, sure, I guess it happens. Somebody has to win the lotto. Party of one, that's exactly what I mean.